Hey guys, it's your girl T. So if you guys haven't heard, there's this really controversial story that I was just sent today. And basically, Chris Brown did an interview with The Guardian. It's a long interview, but in that interview, there was a snippet of the interview that's bothering quite a few people. Basically, Chris Brown is bragging about losing his virginity at 8 years old. So I'm going to go ahead and post you guys the little article right now. I want you guys to read this, and then I will come back with the rest of my commentary. Okay, so you guys just read the article, and basically, so in that article, Chris Brown is talking about how, he was able to perform at 8 years old because he had been watching porn, and, he was just so ready because he watched his older cousins, and he ended up losing his virginity at 8 years old to a 14 or 15-year-old girl. He really can't remember her age. And I just kind of feel like that part was just kind of disturbing. As you guys know, my little baby just turned 8. Today is his birthday. We had his party for him over the weekend, so my son is 8 years old. And I was looking at him in the car like, I couldn't even imagine the hell. He's into his Naruto and Bactagons and Ninjago and the little Lego guys. He's into all that stuff. He's not into girls yet. It's like I couldn't imagine my 8-year-old out here having sex. And let alone having sex with a 14-year-old girl. And I just feel like for them to put the interview out there and for him to talk about it and brag about it like it's just okay. Like, boo, you didn't lose your virginity at 8. If you were sleeping with a chick who was 14 or 15, she was molesting you. And for him to try and act like it's cool, I don't understand why dudes do that. I know a lot of dudes who, lost their virginities young like that at like 9, 10, 11 years old. And they talk about it like, yeah, I lost my virginity when I was 7, 8. No, you were molested. And I don't understand why society doesn't treat it like that. And the way it was printed, almost like he's bragging about it or like it's cool. Now, I understand that's his life and that's something that he went through. But don't brag about it like that's just the it. Like, I probably would have just kept that secret to myself. I remember a few years ago, Lil Wayne came out and was talking about how he lost his virginity at 11 years old. You would think at that young age, 8, 9, 10, 11, they wouldn't really know what they was doing. But damn, I guess they do. Chris says him having sex at 8 years old has made him a beast in the bedroom. And I guess that's why all these chicks from Rihanna to Karrueche and whoever else keep fighting over him. So I just, I was just kind of surprised when I read the interview, the way they was putting it out there. And I wonder if it was if it was a woman talking about losing her virginity at 8 years old to a 14 or 15-year-old boy. I wonder if it would be received the same way. I wonder if people give her props on the back, like, oh, you lost your virginity at 8. Oh, you go, girl. Like people will be trying to hunt down the guy who supposedly had sex with her, at 8 years old. And they probably subpoena her and try and find out who took her virginity just so they can arrest him and throw him in jail. But when it's a woman doing it to a child, it's almost like it's looked at like it's okay, or like, it's just a child learning how to be a man. And I just don't find it funny. I don't find it okay. I look at it like it's molestation. I wouldn't be cool with an 8-year-old girl losing her virginity to a 14-year-old, nor would I be cool with an 8-year-old boy losing it to a 14-year-old. Now, I can understand if he was 8 and he was sleeping with another 8-year-old. That's disturbing in itself, but I could even see that. But you talking about a 14-year-old girl? Nah, you was molested, dude. You was not having sex. You was not putting it on her. She was molesting you, point blank, period. I think it's really disturbing that he put it out there like it's okay. And it just kind of freaked me out because, like I said, my baby just turned 8 and I couldn't imagine. I had to ask him, like, you got a girlfriend? He was like, no. I was like, okay, you keep it like that. You don't need no girlfriend right now. You in 2nd grade. We're going to focus on your books and reading and everything else. 8 years old to me is just way, way too young. But again, I know I've heard stories like this before of young guys losing their virginities really young to like a babysitter and things like that. So anyways, go ahead and leave a comment. What do you guys think about Chris Brown's confession in The Guardian? Do you feel like, it was just him losing his virginity at 8 years old? Or do you feel like this man was molested by a 14 or 15-year-old girl and that he just doesn't realize it? And how do you feel about boys that young having sex? Do you consider it molestation if it's with the older girl? Do you just feel like, that's what the young boy wanted, or that it's okay because it's a girl? And if you feel like it's okay, would you be okay if it was your 8-year-old daughter having sex with a 14-year-old boy? So let's go ahead and start a discussion on my channel. All right, deuces.